Hi, I'm Diane Buswell and I am playing Get the Juice with Women's Health UK. That was actually pretty good. Let's take a shot because I'm not answering that. Oh. In this game, I'm going to be asked 10 juicy questions about me and my life. And if I do not want to answer any of those questions, I must take a shot of one of these juices in front of me. Who has better banter, Aussies or Brits? Oh, it's a tough one. I don't want to offend anyone here, but I have to say, Aussie banter is just got that edge over Brits. Although I do have quite a few lols with Brits, but I'm gonna have to go with Aussies there. Sorry. Snog, marry, swerve. The Strictly judges. Ah! I mean, I love all the judges very much, so I couldn't possibly answer that. Right, I have to apparently go for number 2 because this is question number 2. That is a lot and it's got some floating things in there. Actually, do you know what? That was actually pretty good. Team Wales or Team Sussex? It's looking like Diane is going to do another shot. It's the red one. It looks spicy. Again, lovely, really tasty juices. This is the best game ever. You and Joe are adorable, but what habits of yours give him the ick? I leave the cupboard doors open all the time. Like, I never shut, well, it's not even cupboard doors, it's any door. Any door. I just, if I open it, it's open for the whole day until Joe comes to shut it. I'm extremely messy when I'm busy. Not in general, but just when I have a busy lifestyle, wherever I take something off, I leave it there. He kind of runs around after me, picking it up, being like, Diane, this is not where this is left. What's the most regrettable thing you've done in the name of health and fitness? I've done a heated spin class before. Heated. Like, I understand the whole hot yoga thing. Love it. Here for it. Heated spin, however, I mean, when you do just normal spin, I'm just dripping with sweat. Heated spin is on another level. Like, I didn't even know it was a thing, and I would never do it again because it was torture, basically. I did, at one point in my life, decide to do a celery juice cleanse. I think I did too much of the celery juice cleanse. Note to self, moderation. What did Joe think about your raunchy dances with Tyler? The raunchiest dance we did, I think, was the tango, and I was dressed as a weeping angel, which was like scary, and he was the Doctor Who. So no, there was no raunchy dance. But had we have done an Argentine tango, for example, I mean, it is just a part of the job. I've been dancing with boys my whole life since I was like 5 years old. So it's so normal and natural for me to dance close and personal with another guy. So Joe understands that and he doesn't get any feelings. He's like, if anything, Joe goes, you need to get closer, literally. How would your cleaner describe you in 3 words? Wow. I think this one is one for me to do a shot because I don't really want to know what my cleaner would describe me in 3 words. Oh, this is the clear one. Clear one with more bits in it. I'm not answering that because I know my cleaner secretly loves me. Not my favourite one, but still not terrible. So yeah, that was okay actually. On Freeze the Fear, what were your honest first impressions of the Iceman Wim Hof? Oh, I love Wim so much. My first impressions of Wim Hof was, this man is crazy. Like you genuinely think, how can someone be there in the ice just wearing sandals? Like I had everything on, beanie, scarf, undergarments, pants, jacket, 2 pairs of socks, warmers, like little hand warmers in my hands and my feet. My feet were still frozen, bearing in mind the 2 socks, boots and the foot warmers. And he was there in sandals, toes open in the snow, a little pair of shorts, like a sarong thing on really. And he was fine. So my instant reaction was, he's superhuman. The more I got to work with him, understand him, the more I thought he was actually even more superhuman. But amazing. Like, he changed my life, and he's just such a lovely, lovely guy with the strongest mental attitude I've ever met, like, in my life. But yeah, the first impression is a crazy one. What was the most cringe/awkward moment you had when meeting the Sugg clan for the first time? There is one awkward moment that I've had with the Suggs, and this was actually with Zoe and Alfie. So I was having a little get together at my house, and I needed a marquee really. I only had about, 3 people coming over, but I wanted to make it really special. And I knew that Zoe and Alfie had this like marquee that you kind of put up yourself, and I asked if I could borrow it. And they were like, yeah, sure, of course. Like, they were very lovely about it. And Alfie brought it over to the house, and I set it all up, and we were sat in there, me and my friends, and the wind was so strong that day that the whole like marquee literally lifted up and just started bending, and like it snapped, like the actual metal bits snapped like everywhere, and it was an actual nightmare. To the point I was like, I don't know how to tell them that I have broken their marquee. Like, what do I do? I did end up telling them, and they're like, oh, it's fine, no problem. But I had to buy them a new one. But it's not the first thing that I've borrowed and broken from. I always feel like it's like I borrow things from Zoe, and whatever I touch breaks. So I feel like there's this running joke going on now with me and Zoe being like, if I ever ask to borrow something, she's like, oh, that will probably break, won't it? It's true, because everything just breaks that I borrow. Who is the biggest diva out of the Strictly pros? I mean, I would say we're all quite divas in our own right. But I could not possibly pinpoint one person. If I had to, it'd probably be myself. So I'm gonna take a shot. So let's go for this lovely, what looks to be like a strawberry one. Cheers to the last question. I really enjoyed them, Let's go for a bit more. I had so much fun playing that game, drinking the juices, answering the questions. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.